Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Now Forza Horizon 5 is a beautiful game, and from what I've seen and tested so far, it's also really well optimised. I purchased the premium add-on pack earlier today, not just because I wouldn't miss the chance to play one of my most anticipated games of the year early, but because I can hopefully help you guys watching to decide if you want to dedicate the time and hard drive space to preloading it before it gets released. You might have a low-end system on top of your desk that you're doubting, or an aging gaming laptop that relies on reduced resolutions to hit 30 FPS in modern AAA titles, and you might be wondering if Forza Horizon 5 will run. To put your mind at ease and to help you decide whether you want to set aside over 100 gigs of space for the latest edition of Forza, I've once again dusted off the faithful Athlon 3000G. This once $40 APU has 2 cores, 4 threads and integrated Vega 3 graphics, and it's been well and truly pushed to its limits on this channel, tackling the likes of the Call of Duty Vanguard beta and Far Cry 6. Can it accelerate past 30 FPS today, or will it make like my Supra and do a burnout? With the 3000G there are 2 ways to hit 30 frames per second. 60 is unfortunately out of the question, but 30 is certainly doable. The first is to select 1080p native resolution and opt for the very low preset, but then enabling the performance setting under the resolution scaling. This of course drops the resolution from native, but it does mean that we can enjoy a high frame rate, because trying to stick with native 1920 by 1080 will mean that we average around 20 FPS. Maybe a little higher, but it's not really that enjoyable. The very low preset will also make Forza look like a different game, but it's a sacrifice we simply must make. I'm always thankful when the developers have the low-end gamers in mind. Sure, this won't make you go, oh wow, look at that, but you will be able to play the game smoothly most of the time. The frame rate does dip a bit when approaching towns and jungles, but we were still averaging at least 30. 35 to be exact. The other option we have is 720p native. Again, we are using the very low preset, which basically sets all the options to their respective lowest, and again our average was 35 FPS. There were moments when we hit 40 at least, and others where we dropped to the high 20s, but I'm sure these dips could possibly be eliminated with either faster RAM or an iGPU overclock, or both. This is something I can't do with my basic A320 board. But there we go. Forza Horizon 5 is very well optimised and can be enjoyed even with an Athlon 3000G and integrated graphics. So if you have a Ryzen APU, then you should be able to do a little bit better here and possibly run it at 1080p with closer to 30 FPS. But again, the Athlon 3000G takes on another AAA game then, and sort of does okay. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below, leave a dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hopefully I'll see all of you in the next one.